So while the American president reigns in the powers of Elon Musk within the administration, the tech billionaire is exercising no restraint in calling for elections in Ukraine. The latest comment has come in response to a post on social media platform X. On a post about the American President Donald Trump's team meeting with the Ukrainian opposition leaders to discuss holding emergency elections in the country, Elon Musk echoed the call for an election and said that Volodymyr Zelensky would actually end up losing by a landslide. His comment comes as Ukraine remains under martial law, preventing the country from holding presidential elections, even after Zelensky's term officially ended in April 2024. But Ukraine's leadership appears to be united on the question of elections. Two key opposition leaders backed a ban on elections until peacetime. And according to reports, European Solidarity Party leader Poroshenko, who was banned by Zelensky last month from leaving the country, said that elections can only take place after a ceasefire and the signing of a peace agreement with security guarantees for Ukraine. Well, Tymoshenko, who served 2 terms as Ukraine's prime minister and leads the Fatherland Party, said that holding any elections in Ukraine is simply out of question at the moment when it is at war. Now, both Russia and the US President Donald Trump's team have been calling for elections in Ukraine, arguing that Volodymyr Zelensky is not a legitimate leader. All right, now to make sense of how these comments by Donald Trump and of course his close aide Elon Musk are having an impact within Ukraine, we're joined by Mr. Volodymyr Umelian, who's a former Minister of Infrastructure and Major of Armed Forces of Ukraine, is joining us on this broadcast from Kiev. Mr. Umelian, this is a question that will keep coming up over and over again. Elon Musk has yet again asserted that if elections were to be held at this moment in Ukraine, then Volodymyr Zelensky, he claims, will end up losing by a landslide. Give us a sense of how this kind of talk by a close aide of the American president is having an impact on the morale of the Ukrainian forces, and what do the people in Ukraine feel about this?
Thank you, Mohammed, for having me. We can talk about elections, we can talking about flying to Mars, but war is ongoing, and until the war is not stopped and long-lasting peace established, I don't think that we should get into political turbulence. That's actually exactly what Russia wants, to have chaos everywhere. In the United States, in Ukraine, in India, in Germany, in France, United Kingdom. I don't believe that it will happen. Definitely we are a democratic state. Definitely power will be replaced. And definitely we will go for election, but in proper time, right, when we have peace, not war in Ukraine.
Interesting. Now, a lot of people have said, because this was something that was said by Zelensky even in his conversation at the Oval Office, that he's perhaps echoing the statements of Vladimir Putin when he said that probably there's no legitimacy for the Ukrainian president to continue. Donald Trump's aides have also met with the opposition leaders in Ukraine. Is there a sense that people within Ukraine are getting that probably the American president would try to stage some kind of a coup within Ukraine?
I think the idea is about not legitimate president, parliament or government. It's very controversial, because if you talk this way, whom are you going to sign peace agreement with? And how you want to make it happen. Secondly, whatever it takes, and regardless all external influences, Ukrainians were the ones to elect their presidents, parties to the parliament, and all other electoral positions. So definitely each person can have some sympathies or priorities. Elon Musk can love somebody and hate somebody. The same can do Trump. But it's up for Americans to elect their president, and it's up for Ukrainians to elect our president.
All right, we'll have to leave there. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Umelian, for joining us with that perspective there. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.